Doris Carlson, and I'm the Executive Director of New Creation Trades, a nonprofit that is dedicated to teaching the textile trades to the under-resourced so that we might be able to share God's love. Right now, we're working with organizations like GAP, Tucson Refugee Ministries, Hope City Church, Pantano, and several other organizations that are some secular, some ministry involved. Our goal is to help develop products to be sold. We actually have a website, it's just newcreationtrades.com. But Oxcart Marketplace is a selling website. It's a multi-channel website that goes to Etsy, eBay, so that they can be paid directly through our organization. We take nothing out of it except for the cost of shipping. One of the things that we're looking at right now is every one of the refugee programs, as well as the people that were born and raised in the US, have a story to tell. And a lot of it is using their cultural art to tell it. So we would sell probably pillows, wall hangings, things that are complementary to putting a story on it in a pictorial form. But I feel that when someone is able to tell their story, they're going to be able to sell those products pretty easily for a lot more money because they're a unique item. One of the exciting things we're doing right now is we discovered a small Hispanic church called Iglesia Cristiana Libertad. They decided they wanted to learn how to sew in order to make bags. Well, interestingly enough, one of the things that we have done this year was collaborated with other organizations that have purchased in the past bags from China that sold for $2.50. So what we have done is we've taken our 40-year-old donated cloth and created a very nice sized bag that they give to the homeless and the under-resourced people in our country, as well as now to Mexico. The idea is volunteers are creating 70% of the bag. And then our refugees that know how to sew already are finishing the bags so that they can make 6 bags in an hour, which will give them a $12.50 wage. They literally line up at our doors begging for bags to make. So far, we've made about 800 and we're headed to 1,000. We were asked if we would like to host some junior high school students with an organization called the Praying Pelicans Ministry. The school was very interested in young people learning to serve at an early age. So they came and helped us sort and fold and even tear cloth for the bags. We must have had a pretty good time because we had 30 in March and we're going to have 50 come in June and July. It's a great help to us because one of our biggest problems is just the massive amount of cloth we have and the inability of a few people to get it into a proper order in order to utilize it well. Early on, one of our students needed a job quite badly. She lost her job in daycare because her English just wasn't good enough. And her sewing was good enough. I took her to Sonoran Stitch Factory and they hired her, and she has been working for about 1.5 years, earning a decent wage. Doesn't need to speak a language, all she needs to do is sew really well. One of the reasons to invest in New Creation Trades is we're a very lean organization and we produce a lot. We're an all-volunteer force. All of the money that comes into New Creation Trades goes to materials needed besides cloth and for the space that it takes. And of course, there's for machine repair, there's sometimes parts, there's other things like that. Every dollar that goes to New Creation Trades goes directly to our clients.